What up, man? We back. Part two with a 10K Q&A. Once again, thank y'all for 10,000 subs. Um, I was talking to Lorenzo San Miguel, and I was just basically saying that I probably wouldn't allow any clips on my radio show, but maybe on the YouTube channel, audio clips at some point, if I ever learn how to edit. But iFox, K, just want to say you're the man. K, thank you, man. Your songs have helped me a lot in my life like no other music has. Thank you, K. Shout out from the Bronx, New York. Shout out to the Bronx, man. One love. Thank you, man. That means more than anything when God blesses me to make a song that helps somebody get through life. Because, I mean, it's tough, man. So that's big. He also asked, would you ever do a song with D Block? I never heard of D Block. I'm going to have to check him out. Ray Lopez says, what kind of jobs have you had throughout your life? Or has rapping always been your main source? Nah, man. I worked a few jobs, not many, but a handful. I worked this job when I came out of high school. Then I quit. Then I started working at a grocery store, sacking groceries. And I got fired. Then I didn't work for a while. Then I was a bail bondsman for a little bit. Then I got laid off. So look, I've been fired, quit, and laid off. I did it all. Much love to Lubbock, Texas. Yeah, man, I want to come to Lubbock. Let's do it. Set it up. Reality represent. You have inspired me to help my community. Just got my license. As soon as I get a vehicle, I want to come to homeless shelters and bring food. Yeah, do that, man. That's a beautiful thing, man. Those who have should always be reaching out to help those who don't. And you get your blessings like that, man. It makes you feel real good. And you also giving of your time and giving a caring word to people. Because sometimes people, it ain't about just the food or a little money. Sometimes people just need an encouraging, motivating word. Eternal Transcendence says, peace, K. I know you're a busy guy, but when you had a time, can you check out my flow session number 3? Yeah, I check it out. Back in the days, I did flow session 1, 2. I skipped 3 and let the people do 3. Then I went on to 4. So yeah, I check it out. Put it up where I can hear it. Casca asks, says, Big Brother K-Rino, your songs mean a lot to me. Much love. My question would be, what is your favorite type of beat or instrumental to rap to? Oh man, I just gotta feel it. It's not a particular tempo. It's not a particular type, as I said earlier, whether it be a sample or an original. I just gotta feel it. Where can we send beats? Just send them to my email, spckrino@aol.com. Just shoot me some beats, man. Mr. Nelson 89 asked, did you ever meet or know Tupac? No, sir. I never met Tupac. Never saw him in person. Never ever saw him in person. Matt H-Town Coalition. Why do we worship a cross or a cube? Is religion a hoax? Are we eternal frequency that lives forever? What's that up? Man, you asking a lot of questions. Do you believe in fallen, the Titans, or Anunnaki, or fallen angels? Why isn't K-Rino not on radio? On Billboard Top 100. Appreciate the love, Matt. We worship crosses because historically that was a man named Constantine, and Constantine was a conqueror, and he had a vision of the cross, and in that vision it says, with this symbol we conquer, and it was infused into this day's version, that day's version, and this day's version of Christianity, and that symbol was used as a symbol for Christ. When in reality, if it in fact is the instrument that was used to murder Christ, then it should not be a symbol that we use in reverence of him. Is religion a hoax? A lot of people say negative things about religion. The only religion that is a hoax is religion that's a hoax. When it's false religion, when it's false, dirty practices of a particular religion, but religion in its true forms, and when the principles of that religion are being acted out properly by those who are practicing it, then it's not a hoax. It's not religion that's the problem. It's the people who control it or use it to manipulate, and they take it out of its original context. Are we eternal frequency that lives forever? I mean, energy, the energy is neither created nor destroyed. That essence that we have within us, that essence is eternal. But, so yeah. What's at the North Pole? Some cold weather. Do you believe in fallen titans or the Anunnaki or fallen angels? I mean, yeah, fallen angels and all of that stuff, it has so many layers to its definition. There have always been fallen angels. There's been fallen angels throughout scripture, throughout history, throughout time that we read about, that were in submission to the Creator, and then they rebelled, and that's my interpretation or my understanding of what a fallen angel is. Now titans and all that, nah, I don't know. The Anunnaki, that's a whole other conversation. Why isn't K-Rino on the radio? Or that's a whole other conversation. You know what I mean? Y'all know why I ain't on the radio, man. Thank you for the question, Matt. The Awesome Gamer 11, what is your favorite book? My favorite book is Message to the Black Man by the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. That's my favorite book. My favorite movie, man, it's a tough one. Favorite movie, that's a tough one, man. Probably one of them Dolomite movies, probably. And my favorite album, hip-hop and non-hip-hop. Favorite album in hip-hop is Criminal Minded by Boogie Down Productions. Favorite album. No album will ever remove that. Favorite album outside of hip-hop, I would say, is either going to be Stevie Wonder, Songs in the Key of Life, or Prince, Sign of the Times. Venomous 22, what's up, man? How long did it take you to write Duality and Perpetual Ascension? Man, Ali, salute to you, my brother. That's my homie right there, man. Look, Ali, look what shirt I got on. It's funny that I'm reading your question right now. Look at my shirt. I can't remember. I can't remember how long it took me to write those songs, to be honest with you. Some songs I write straight out in one sitting. Some songs I write over a period of days. Just depends. But I honestly can't remember. It's been a while. Greek Kane. Have you ever heard of Aquelio? They're from Houston too. No, I never heard of them. I'm about to check them out. Anything specific you listen to so you can chill? Yeah, man. Sam Cooke, Stevie Wonder. Yeah. Anything old school. Mars L. What up, Big Brother K? A duo collaboration album between you and Cannabis would be like, you said, when combined unwritten apocalyptic sign. Nah, it hasn't been discussed. Nah, it hasn't been discussed. I haven't spoken to Cannabis in a while. But again, you know, double salute. Vitor Batista. K-Rino, your album Funk Out the Bag has a lot of great songs. but videos of that song are not available here in Brazil. Why? I don't know. I don't know why videos are not available in Brazil. Actually, that's a song. That's an album I did with a buddy of mine, my homie Abdul Mac. So it's technically it's his album. I just was featured on it as the rapper over his beats. So he has a YouTube channel too. It's Abdul Mac, and you can hit him up because I didn't know that either. I'm curious to know that myself. Stiguten, can you do a spitting video where you flow making enemies? The whole album? That's interesting. I don't know. Kane Marco 584. Who are your top 5 favorite NBA, NFL players of all time? Who are the top 5 best players of all time? I'm glad you asked that question. I like that because again, it's a difference between favorite and best. My top 5 favorite NBA players. My favorite player is Akeem Olajuwon. He's number 1. Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan. That's 3. After I get to 3, it always gets tough, man. Bird, Larry Bird, and man, I can't think of the 5th guy. I don't know. I can't come up with a 5th guy for some reason in my NBA. Kareem. Yeah. Kareem. NFL players. Earl Campbell. Warren Moon. I'm naming a lot of Houston Oilers. Deion Sanders. Joe Montana, and Lynn Swann. Yeah, Lynn Swann. Top 5 MCs: KRS, Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, Tila Rock. Probably Run. Run DMC. Run and DMC. That's 6, I know. Will you ever visit Finland again? Look, got my Helsinki shirt on. Yeah, I'm ready to come back. I've been to Finland twice. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Jaquez the Fatalist. What up, K? Could you imagine doing a whole project with the guys from the NIAT? Yeah, man. Them my dudes, man. Them my guys. Them my buddies, man. Shout out to Theology and Snap. Taboo. Man, them dudes are dope. H-Town. Some of the greatest MCs y'all never heard in NIAT. I'm never gonna post vids. Ask, what are your thoughts on Riff Raff? Do you know him by chance? No, I don't know Riff Raff. I never met him. I mean, I don't have any thoughts on him. No hate. You know, he does what he does. That's his style. That's his way of doing it. I ain't got no problem with him. Catch Production. Why didn't you get famous in rap? I got a song coming out on a new project. We're gonna answer that question. Anthony Pointer says, for a young black male, what would it take for one to transcend himself to become a true man? Not for others to notice, but for him to be proud of what he could bring. I mean, look, it starts with knowledge of self. You have to find out who you are. You have to find out who you are. You have to know the history of the black man. Find out exactly who you are, brother, in relation to the Creator. Find out who God is, the true God. And then you start to apply principles that constitute manhood and self. Hope that makes sense. You can't be a true man if you don't know who you are. Plain and simple. You're not who this world says you are. Octo, Cyclo, Spyro, Gyro, Exo. I remember that name. When will you be near or on the East Coast performing? I will be in Lowell, Massachusetts, October the 26th. I don't know how far that is from you, but I will be in Massachusetts performing live October the 26th. I'll have the information on my channel soon. Do you write to the beats you use or match tempo with several beats after record? I do both. Hold on, wait a minute. Do you write to the beats you use or match tempo with several beats? Now, I mean, I basically write to the beats I get, or I'll write a song and find a beat later. Flyboy Halo Publishing, K-Rino, Equal Houston, and Texas Rap Pioneer. Thank you, my brother. Vale, what up, Vale? Have you got any friends or family that are part of the 5% Nation? Yeah. Got a whole lot of homies that's 5%ers, man. You know. A lot of friends that's 5%ers. Michael Cobb asks, who inspires you to be better? What other talents, hobbies do you have? I don't have any other talents. I got other hobbies. I play basketball, you know. I live a boring life, man, to be honest with you. Who inspires you to be better? Just other greats. Other greats. Oh, you got some more questions. What skill would you like to master? I'm trying to master rap. What do you wish you knew more about me? What's your top favorite? The books, again, like say, Message of the Black Man, Our Savior Has Arrived, How to Eat to Live, Secret Relationship Between Blacks and Jews, Flag of Islam. It's just any books about Honorable Elijah Muhammad. You got a lot of questions, brother. I'm going to try to get everybody in. What artist, musician do you really want to work with? Stevie Wonder, man. He the last man standing. Yeah. ZVKC. Have you ever considered giving the Sorcerer Saga visuals? Yeah, but to do it right, you would need a lot to be in place, budget-wise. You can't half do that. Mike, name of the next album. We don't have titles yet, but I'm dropping 4 at one time in November. Stay tuned. Philip Yumtov. Hello, K-Rino. My question are both about album CD cover. Please name some of your all-time favorite covers, not including my own album. Oh, yeah. Man. It's hard. I'm drawing a blank. I can't remember. It's so many, man. It's so many. Tough, Philip. I'm going to have to come back to you on that one. My favorite album cover? Oh, man. I don't know. It's hard to call. Those are hard calls to make. Maybe Deprogrammed or... That's hard calls to make, man. Yeah. Shout out to Jay Walker, who do all my album covers, though. Killer Graphics. Really glad to be part of the 10K. Thank you, man. What are some good books to read? I just named them. Check them out. Chaos. What's your opinion on the hip-hop artist idea? I never heard of them. You got R.I.P., man. R.I.P. No doubt, man. I'm going to have to check them out. Is that Kakarot? My homie. What are your favorite movies of all time? Tupac. What do I think of Tupac? Tupac was one of the greats. Iconic. Never Be Another. Favorite movies are all of the whole Dolomite collection. Um, Tombstone. Love Tombstone. That's a few. Jonathan Asia. Yo, K. I already say that to you, but you are the GOAT. One love, man. My question is, have you ever had the plan to make a movie about the SPC? It would be great. I mean, yeah, we thought about it. You know, I've always thought about that. It'd be cool, you know. Especially when the NWA movie came out. I was like, man, they need to have a movie about us. But, you know, we don't have the fanfare, you know. CDL29. First of all, K, congrats on hitting 10 sub. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate you. Question is, do you know if T-Rash is going to drop a new album and release that single, Hold On Touch My Drink? I don't know, man. I ain't talked to T-Rash in a while, man. He be tripping, be on that stupid stuff. T-Rash be on that stupid stuff, man. We don't get along. So I don't know if when his album gonna drop. He might come out with a diss record on me, though. Be looking for that. Is that Lazar? What's your top 5 rappers of all time? I just put that up a few minutes ago. MCs I'm influenced by, man, so many. Like say Tila Rock, Melly Mel, Curtis Blow, Run DMC, LL, Too Short, Scarface. Man, so many, man. Taff, would you collaborate with Beast 1333 again? Yeah, no doubt. That's the homie. What do you think of his music? He's dope. Super dope. Young, Rugged, and Raw. Which is your least favorite album from the 2000s to 2010? Probably Worst Rapper Alive. I don't know. I don't know, man. Nah, it wouldn't be Worst Rapper Alive. It'd be something. I don't know. You know we all die someday. What would you say to your fans? I ain't gonna say nothing. Don't let Donald Trump come to my funeral. How does sex affect your writing process? Me or in general? I mean, it doesn't at all. It doesn't. They said DVAD_CT. Do you have any tips on memorizing lyrics in a short amount of time? Look, if y'all got any tips on memorizing lyrics in a short amount of time, let me know. Cause my memorization skills suck. I got the worst memory in rap. I wish I did, brother. I mean, the only tip I can give you is repetition. Just keep going over it. Reading it if you got it written down, or if you got to record it. Just keep listening to it. Commit it to memory. What is the best way to deal with depression and low self-esteem? Remove depression through expression. Talk about it, speak on it, express yourself in other ways, write about what you're feeling. Don't you have depression, but a lot of depression comes from compression, keeping it in. So the best way to remove it is expression. Low self-esteem, you remove that by finding out who you are. Like I told the other brother, when you know who you are in relation to the Creator, your self-esteem should never be low. When you conceived, it was billions of sperm racing towards the egg. All those heads of sperm racing towards the egg. You was one of them. Out of billions, you the one that made it. How great is that? Look what you accomplished before you were even born. How can you have low self-esteem when you beat them kind of odds? Rob G, why weren't you on Got Your Name on a Bullet? Because, man, what happened, the beat ran out. And I had so many people that I told I was going to let them be on the song. I was like, you know what? I'll just not be on it. Would that be a click song? Yeah. On the new albums? Yep. Has any other MC you were working with ever spit a verse that made you change? Nope. I never change my verse after I lay it if I'm on a song with other people. Now, if it's just me, I might, but that's cheating to me. If you drop a song with somebody and you lay your verse and then they come back and drop theirs and their verse killed your verse, you got to take that. You just got to deal with it. That's part of the game. You should have came harder the first time. Don't cheat. Don't cheat and try to go in there and rework your verse to make it. Nah, that's cheating. Should have came harder the first time. Got to take that lick. Great question. Full-blooded Cyan. Congrats on the 10K. Thank you. Sorry, but my mind went blank, so no question. You like me. L-Dogs. Big Brother K, I appreciate all that you do. My question is for someone who has never heard your music before. What would be a good song or album? I mean, it depends on what they like. You would have to know your homeboy, your homegirl, your friend, and say, well, they like political stuff. Then you take them into my political category. Hey, no, he loves lyricism. Then you take them to the lyrical stuff, storytelling. You take them into that. So it just depends on what they like, and then you just base it off of that. Is that O01Q2W3E? This man here acknowledged Ghetto Boys and South Park coders. Okay, I'll check it out. Juju right now. So glad you have a YouTube channel. Just found out about it yesterday. Better late than never, my brother. Even though you're very eclectic in your sounds and moves, are we gonna have more orchestral songs like the Pantheon, Spiral Vortex? Yeah, man, you know, I like them kind of tracks, you know, and then I like to get mystical, man. How are you perceived by the other big artists of Houston? He put the quotes, not me. Scarface, Bun, Trey. They're my brothers, man. Scarface, Bun B, Trey. They're my brothers. They're my family right there. Love all them dudes, man. We go way back too many years. Are there any upcoming collabs? Possibly. Rich Rollin LX. Are you gonna do a split album with Zero? Possibly. We've been talking about that. That's another thing we've been talking about. I know the fans want to see that. Let me see. Tim Taylor. I skipped over a couple questions because I already answered one from this homie right here. Have you ever been on a trip, like a LSD trip, for a spiritual experience, and will you try it any times? Hell no! I don't do no drugs, man. I don't do no drugs, man. Look, you don't have to take any kind of substances, man, to open your mind up. You can reach a euphoric state of mind.